Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm Pete. We've got one case of 2025 Elite Metal Women of Sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save it to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know if we go live and if you're live. Also, to mention no print is necessary, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Start off with an on-card for Toby Fournier. 20 of 49. Matty Hayes, 1 of 1. Asia Sivka, 1 of 1. Olivia Miles, 1 of 10. Cameron Brink, 8 of 10. Georgia Moore, 6 of 10. JC Sheldon, 8 of 8. And Kim Mulkey, 1 of 1. Fits right in as part of the Coral Reef. Box number 2. Jeanette Lee, 3 of 5. Jenica Lewis, 2 of 6. Kaylin Ohashi, 1 of 1. Madison Connor, 3 of 4. Maya Paldo, 2 of 7. Bella Mir, 6 of 7. Cheryl Miller, 2 of 10. And dual auto, Hannah Hidalgo and Hannah Stolke, 2 of 2. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two ladies. Box 3, Cynthia Cooper, 1 of 1. Aaron Blanchfield, 1 of 1. Hillary Knight, 1 of 1. Lexi Hull, 1 of 1. Reagan Smith, 1 of 8. Lexi Hull, 6 of 7. Jeanette Lee, 4 of 5. And Katie Ledecky, 5 of 5. Box 4. Malaysia Full Wiley, 2 of 2. Sarah Bacon, 5 of 10. Sophia Panosian, 6 of 8. Sonia Citron, 1 of 1. Olivia Olson, 2 of 8. Lisa Leslie, 1 of 2. Aaron Blanchfield, 3 of 6. And Anna Lee Waters, 6 of 7. Halfway point, box number 5. Madison Booker, 1 of 5. Misha Tate, 3 of 4. Rachel Retker, 2 of 3. Sophie Cunningham, 1 of 1. Hannah Hidalgo, Liquid Fire, die cut, 1 of 1. Haley Van Lith, 7 of 7. Naomi Osaka, 1 of 1. And Gabby Douglas, 1 of 5. Box number 6. Kayla Harrison, 7 of 8. Zakia Johnson, 1 of 1. Kate Martin, 1 of 1. Sarah Strong, 1 of 1. Tahina Pow Pow, 1 of 1. Kate Harping, 1 of 1. Michelle Watterson Gomez, 1 of 5. And triple auto. Aaron Andrews, Melissa Stark, and Laura Rutledge. Boom. That's cool. 2 of 5. That'll be headed to random.org as well. Stick around if you have any of those 3. Box number 7. On card inscribed, Cheryl Swoops. 147 out of 150. Cheryl Miller, 6 of 8. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 1. Kate Harping, 1 of 1. Diana Taurasi, 7 of 7. Sophia Shapenik, 3 of 3. Sarah Bacon, 3 of 6. And Asia Sivka, 3 of 6. Box 8. Mona Davis, 1 of 4. Nika Moole, 1 of 1. Cassidy Cook, 1 of 1. Hannah Cavender, 6 of 8. Asmiri Martinez, 6 of 7. Chloe Kitts, 1 of 2. Serena Sundell, 2 of 4. And Diana Taurasi, 10 of 10. Box number 9. Twelve gauge, Paige Van Zandt, 2 of 8. Diamants, 1 of 1. Joe Braverman, 5 of 7. Kai Trump, 8 of 10. Jenica Lewis, 1 of 1. Vashti Cunningham, 6 of 10. Caitlin Ohashi, 1 of 1. And Sophie Cunningham, 2 of 5. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Nika Moole on card 5 of 35. Dominique Malaga, 1 of 1. Chloe Kitts, 1 of 1. Olivia Olson, 2 of 5. Kelsey Plum, 1 of 1. Lily Fenton, 2 of 10. Hannah White, 4 of 5. And Diamond, 1 of 1. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Do appreciate having you all in here on a Saturday morning. As always, we do have more cases of this ending, so look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. Now, for the hits. Maddie Hayes, Asia Sivka, Olivia Miles, Cameron Brink, Georgia Moore, JC Sheldon, Kim Mulkey, Jeanette Lee, Jenica Lewis, Caitlin Ohashi, Madison Connor, Maya Paldo, Bella Meir, Cheryl Miller, Cynthia Cooper, Aaron Blanchfield, Hillary Knight, Lexi Hall, Reagan Smith, Lexi Hall, Jeanette Lee, Katie Ledecky, Malaysia Fulwiley, Sarah Bacon, Sophia Panosian, Sonia Citron, Olivia Olson, Lisa Leslie, Aaron Blanchfield, Annalie Waters, Madison Booker, Misha Tate, Rachel Retker, Sophie Cunningham, Hannah Hidalgo, Haley Van Lith, Naomi Osaka, Gabby Douglas, Kayla Harrison, Zakia Johnson, Kate Martin, Sarah Strong, Tahina Pow Pow, Kate Harping, Michelle Watterson Gomez, Cheryl Miller, Haley Van Lith, Kate Harping, Diana Taurasi, Sophia Shapenik, Sarah Bacon, Asia Sivka, Mona Davis, Nika Moole, Cassidy Cook, Hannah Cavender, Asmiri Martinez, Chloe Kitts, Serena Sundell, Diana Taurasi, 12 gauge, Paige Van Zandt, Diamants, Jill Braverman, Kai Trump, Jenica Lewis, Vashti Cunningham, Caitlin Ohashi, Sophie Cunningham, Dominique Malaga, Chloe Kitts, Olivia Olson, Kelsey Plum, Lily Fenton, Hannah White, Diamants. On cards for Toby Fortier, Cheryl Swoops, and Nika Moore. And headed to random.org, dual auto, Hannah Hidalgo and Hannah Stolke. And triple auto, Aaron Andrews, Melissa Stark, and Laura Rutledge. Alright, that is it for Women of Sport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Spectacular Baseball here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. But first, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out. We'll be back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Gonna be there high to valid for us. Gonna go 5 times on each random, starting off with Hannah Hidalgo and Hannah Stolke. That's 4 times. Final roll. Hannah Stolke with the win. Congratulations. And Aaron Andrews, Melissa Stark, and Laura Rutledge. That is 4 times. Final roll. Aaron Andrews with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Women of Sport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Spectacular Baseball here in a few minutes, and we'll be back with that shortly. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Elite Spectacular Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live to be live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary, you can link down in the description. Lost the random to Aaron Andrews. Well, a lot of people lose in comparison to Aaron Andrews. Just the way of the world. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Start off with Jose Canseco. 2 of 3. Liam Peterson, 2 of 15. Three of 8. Pete Rose. Patch auto. Not that you can really read that as Pete Rose, but I promise you, it says Pete Rose under there. And it says Rose like right there. And of course, the patch is game used. Leaf is ever consistent with that. Quad patch for Eddie Murray, 14 of 15. Oh, well, we'll come back to this one in a second. That's going to require some work. We'll take care of the dual auto for Ozzie Smith and Andy Van Slyke, 11 of 12. Keys to the city. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for either of those two guys. And the Book of Baseball. Go ahead and get this thing open. Hopefully without cutting myself. It's always the hope. Six of 6. Dizzy Dean, Phil Necro. Satchel Paige, Jim Cat, Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton, Don Drysdale, Vita Blue, Juan Marichal, Pedro Martinez, Warren Spann, Greg Maddox, Bob Lemon, Randy Johnson, Robin Roberts, Roger Clemens, Don Sutton, Kurt Schilling, Gaylord Perry, Tom Glavine, Tom Seaver, John Schmaltz, Nolan Ryan, and Dwight Gooden. Boom. Fun little 24 spotter. Cannot wait to type that up for you guys. 6 of 6. Box number 2. Yeah, no patch left behind for that. Jackson Flora, 5 of 6. Ferguson Jenkins on card, 10 of 12. The ever-present. And Rock Chalosky, 23 of 35. Mike Piazza, 2 of 3. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, 3 of 6. Sick patches. Game used. And Wade Boggs, Carl Yastrzemski. 3 of 15 dual patch auto. And final box to break, box number 3. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap and take care of the randoms. Vince Coleman, 2 of 3. Trey Phelps, 2 of 5. And Randy Johnson, 2 of 3. Patch auto. Orlando Cepeda, 15 of 20. Game use patch, or patches. Times of Yore, 1 of 2. Ernie Banks, Dan Musial, Frank Robinson, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Gil Hodges, Roger Maris, and Bill Mazeroski. And a final card of the break. The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, and Jeff Bagwell. 1 of 1 dual auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, go and get a hit recap going here in just a second. And then we will take care of our randoms. For the hits, Eddie Murray and Ferguson Jenkins. Jose Canseco, Liam Peterson, Pete Rose, Jackson Flora, Mike Piazza, and Orlando Cepeda. Rock Chalosky, Vince Coleman, Trey Phelps, and Randy Johnson. And headed to random.org. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, dual patch. Ozzie Smith, Andy Van Slyke. Wade Boggs, Carl Yastrzemski. Frank Thomas, Jeff Bagwell. Ernie Banks, Stan Musial, Frank Robinson, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Gil Hodges, Roger Maris, and Bill Mazeroski. And the Book of Baseball. Dizzy Dean, Phil Necro, Satchel Paige, Jim Cat, Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton, Don Drysdale, Vita Blue, Juan Marichal, Pedro Martinez, Warren Spann, Greg Maddox, Bob Lemon, Randy Johnson, Robin Roberts, Roger Clemens, Don Sutton, Kurt Schilling, Gaylord Perry, Tom Glavine, Tom Seaver, John Schmoltz, Nolan Ryan, and Dwight Gooden. $28 patches in total. Alright, we're going to head over to random.org real quick. I'll get all this typed up, and then we'll be good to go at the randoms. Back to that in just a second. All right, we've got random the org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Everything you're hiding about force. We're gonna go 9 times on each random, starting off with Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. That is 8 times. Final roll. Babe Ruth with the win. Congratulations, Ozzie Smith and Andy Van Slyke. Do you have any press proofs for women of sports? I'm assuming there are some, but we don't have any now. That's 8 times. Final roll. Ozzie Smith with the win. Congratulations. Wade Boggs and Carl Yastrzemski. Final roll. Carl Yastrzemski with the win. Congratulations. Frank Thomas and Jeff Bagwell. Eight times. Final roll. Frank Thomas with the win. Congratulations. Ernie Banks, Dan Musial, Frank Robinson, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Gil Hodges, Roger Maris, and Bill Mizrovsky. That's 8 times. Final roll. Stan the Man Musial with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Dizzy Dean, Phil Necro, Satchel Paige, Jim Cat, Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton, Don Drysdale, Vita Blue, Juan Marshall, Pedro Martinez, Warren Spann, Greg Maddox, Bob Lemon, Randy Johnson, Robin Roberts, Roger Clemens, Don Sutton, Kurt Schilling, Gaylor Perry, Tom Glavin, Tom Seaver, John Schmoltz, Nolan Ryan, and Dwight Gooden. That is 8 times. Final roll. Kurt Schilling with the win. Congratulations. All right, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2025 Leaf Photographic Pop Culture. I'm going to get that set up and good to go. We'll be back with that in just a few seconds. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Elite Photographic Pop Culture that we're going to be getting into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also, to mention no prayers necessary, the link down in the description. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Start off with David Brenner. Good morning, Polly. Also, the majority of people have multiple cards. It's not just actual one-of-ones. They'll have more than one auto, so the majority of the names are live. We do end when we can. We do end listings based on what we see as up and listed on eBay and what we've pulled. So we're trying to keep it as accurate as possible. Brett Hall. Box number 3. Chris Stein. Box 4. Luciano Pavarotti. Halfway point, box number 5. Penn Jillette. Boom. I like that. Ron Evans. Apollo 17, as you can see. Even inscribed himself. Box 7. Ella McPherson. Box 8. Chrissy Hines. She did not mind the white space. Box number 9. Jane Kashmerick. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Doug Williams. Nice. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going. We do have 2 more cases of this left. Case number 4 is ending today. Case 5 is ending tomorrow. And we'll go and remove any of these that were true 1 of 1s on the checklist. Alright, for the hits, Doug Williams, Ron Evans, Chris Stein, David Brenner, Jade Kashmerick, Chrissy Hind, Luciano Pavarotti, Brett Hull, Ella McPherson, and Penn Jillette, my personal favorite from the break. Also known as Penn from Penn & Teller. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you all back here tomorrow or the next day. And until next time, everybody, hope you have a great rest of your Saturday.